Hey guys, it's the History Nerd, and we're back with another episode of Europa Universalis for England. Hopefully soon to be, Great Britain. Because with Ireland firmly in our grasp, we can actually start working on getting, what's-its-face, Scotland, annexed. Let's see. So, once we get that up to 190, yeah, they'll be ours. We got diplomats free, so let's start improving relations with Scotland. Now, what we've also got going on is a horrible rebel problem. So, we gotta fight that off. So let's unpause. We'll slow it down to 3, just so we can get sorted. And, yeah. That was a very ballsy play by those rebels. And I'm half tempted to follow it up. Alright, so now they're fleeing to the marches, I believe? No, I guess that wrong. No, we don't need to go to Wessex. Just Gloucestershire. Okay, well, they're still... Oh, they're heading to Cornwall. If we can reduce the amount of Catholic rebels to just one army... Easier said than done, that's for sure. Come on! We can't get them to drop below 2. No matter how many of them we shoot. What are they at? 25, 24, 23, 22, 21... Connacht, yeah. Down to 2,000. Still going to Wessex? Excellent. And at least our men are slowly trickling back as we chase this guy around. There we go. Oh. What ideas can we invest in? Religious ideas. What do we get? Missionaries, stability cost modifier, missionary strength, tolerance of the true faith, yearly prestige, and tolerance of heretics. So we got a long way to go if we're going to follow our religious ideas to help put these down. Probably not a good idea. That's going to be administrative power, as is organized construction. Build cost less 20%? That sounds delicious. We'll be able to get some more armories up and things to get our... What do we got here? You have rebels that are close to enforcing their demands. Yeah, I guess they are getting close, aren't they? Ugh. Well, thanks for the assist, Scotland, but I don't think one army is going to really be all that helpful here. Yay, they're gone! Okay, well, let's stay in Cornwall and see if we can't siege these Catholics out. Although I should probably position myself so that I can protect London from those guys. Now, I know from past Paradox games that if rebels take your capital, I can't just use the general they, but if rebels take the capital, then bad things will happen. Well, depending on the rebellion. If you want Catholics to take over, then hey, well, we should just let them take London. But I don't want Catholics to take over. So, this is kind of where we're stuck. We've got to, We've got to prevent London from falling, quite obviously. But what concerns me is that little warning that's like, hey, by the way, rebels are close to enforcing their demands. I don't like the sounds of that. Oh dear. English peasants headed to London? I do not think so, sir. You get away from there. And really, what I should be doing here, if I were smart, is splitting this army up, taking my cannon and then some infantry, and let's see, consolidate, no, create a new unit. I'm going to want a cannon and a couple of infantry. I think 1, 2, 3, 4 should be good. We can get those guys on on sieging these lands back, while we move this army to sort of prevent these guys from taking anything else, really. The love of the devoted. Our love of the true faith knows no bounds, and our people feel secure and safe knowing this. Their fate after death is our #1 concern. So basically, if I know my religious lands correctly, the North, the Scots, they're feeling pretty confident, and Norfolk and Essex. Everyone else, I don't think that's really the case. Just looking at the situation in England right now. Let's turn this back on, because it is a much nicer view. And actually, instead of going to the marches, it would be superb if you went down to Wessex. It'd be nice if I could tell... we can... Tyrone nationalists. Great. Well... we can always retake Ireland. That's not really a concern. You've gained the Reconquest Causabil against Cornwall. They actually exist. My dear. Okay, well... at least that took care of the rebel problem. Actually, no, they don't have an army. So let's send our sieging army. What have you got? Peace offer from Cornwall. White peace. No, you idiots. You just left us and you're like, hey, how about some peace? No. No peace for you. Reconquest. That's what happens. And we are going to need to take out another loan soon, aren't we? How many loans have I got out? 2? Taking out a 3rd. And these crafty rebels have put themselves in a... where are you headed? The marches? Yes, yes! I was going to say, you put yourself in a wonderful defensive position because I have to cross a river and then hit hills. If you want to hit me, you guys go right ahead. Now where are you going? Gloucestershire? We'll follow. I guess the Scots can't help against rebels. I guess not Catholic rebels, because they are Catholic. No! What, we got a loan is coming due? We're extending that. Our merchants have picked up a few new concepts when it comes to handling trade when they encountered some foreign merchants. They think that with some investment to try it out, it will be very beneficial for England in the long run. Use caution. Alright, so we have no more rebel units kicking around in England proper. So what we can do, select the army. We can just start splitting this up here. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Select that unit. You can go there. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Select that unit. You can go to Oxford. And we'll just slowly start spreading ourselves around. Of course. You guys wouldn't have enough men, would you? Well, Eventually, you guys will. That's a solid plan once we start getting troops back in our armies. Well, that's occurring. What have we got? No. Well, what's going on in the New World? Not much. For obvious reasons. Now, I have thought about what to rename this land, and I think in honor of our great commander who's been doing just a smash-up job aside from his idiotic retreats, we will call that new land Uxbridge. So, from here forth, Narganan Ascent will be known as Uxbridge. Okay, that'll change. I'm sure of it. And yeah, we're not gonna bother with converting anybody. We're not, unless we can get somebody who's going to be giving us more money. And, well, maybe global tariffs would help? And really, reinforced speed would be great, but that's expensive. Global tariffs. Well, we'll leave it for now, because it seems like that's just more money we'd be spending. That should be getting bigger, right? I hope. Catholic zealots have taken control of Leinster. Yes. Ireland's kind of a lost cause. I mean, we'll get back over there. We'll retake those lands. But, yeah. For the moment, we've got more pressing concerns. And we can see those sieges are set up wonderfully. So let's see, can we afford to lose some more? We can. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. And that'll, oh, that's only going to be 3,000. Most of these won't be 3,000 forts, though, I don't think. Ulster. In fact, I know it because I've built all of these, so 3,000 should be enough. Those guys, you can go over to Cornwall. There we go. Spreading out the forces, and okay, we have finished improving relations with Scotland. We're sitting at a measly 162. So that's still got to come down. How? Could send him a gift, I guess. Although that's certainly, I don't think we can afford to do that. We'll just have to sit it out a little bit longer, I guess. Although, who have they got listed as rivals? Because that'll help. For Iceland, absolutely, yes! And I think we should have... Oh, no, we don't. France, Spain, and Burgundy. Is Burgundy still much of a threat? No. Considering Friesland's been getting all crazy with sending... supporting Catholic revolts. And I could use a relations boost with Scotland, I might make them a rival. Are they allied with anybody? Allied with Liege, so that doesn't really matter. Alright. View my country. Click to change that. 10 diplomatic power? Yeah, that's fine. And then we're going to need to find... Friesland. France. This is hopeless. Fine province. That. Them? Yep, good. That was a lucky click. Okay, so that should change because we share a rival now, don't we? View my country. Friesland. Maybe it needs a month to update. Nope. Same dynasty, royal marriage, vassals, and improved relations. Oh, and the neighboring heretic religion? Good God. Maybe it would be better to let the Catholics take over then. Or just declare war on Scotland. One of the two. Let's see. How is... I mean, other than the Scottish Protestant lands... Oh, I just don't know. So many options. Siege of Gloucestershire. Yay! Wessex now. So we should be making a bit more money. Apparently not. Apparently we're losing a lot more money now. I'm really not sure how that works, but it does. I guess Gloucestershire there is just a bunch of swamps, so maybe we have to pay for that now? Yay, done. Sue for peace. Full annexation. 3.7 aggressive expansion. Sure, why not? Because, you know, that is helpful. And now we can go up and take Gwynedd. For Benbow has arrived home from Cornwall, which no longer exists. He arrived home the moment he showed up there. And what have they got? 6 there? So we could conceivably... Oh, I guess we can't land in a freaking rebel port, can we? Be far too convenient. That army's looking pretty up to snuff. Who are we fighting in the marches? More freaking... Yeah, thanks, Friesland. I tell you, an invasion of that little stupid country. That's in the future, that's for sure. Yeah, go all the way up north, why not? At least the Scots will feed you. Go to Wessex. Ow. Bloody wonderful. Should have seen that coming. We've got nowhere to retreat to. Are they going to follow, or are they going to stick out the siege? They might stick out the siege. So let's move them up to Ulster. Once you can move, we'll move you up to Ulster, where the nationalists have taken over. Thanks for automatically taking out that loan and moving my fleet there. What do we got here? Bordeaux trade fleet, we should send you back to protect trade in Bordeaux. At least get some more money flowing in that way. That'll help a little bit. Okay. You can go up there. It's nice to be opening up the south of England again. Just gotta kind of keep an eye on the Army of Ireland over there. Yay! Siege of Gwynedd. Go to the marches. That's going to take a long time, and I'm very concerned about that army there. That's going to take a long time. And that's obviously going to take a long time because it just started. So let's... do that. Thanks for showing up, Scotland. Your moral support is amazing. Yeah, this is not looking well. Are we going to eke out a victory here? We might. We indeed do. Okay. So what do we got? You can go there, although you're the biggest. That doesn't really matter. You can go up there, and you can go over there. Meanwhile, this force, are they... No, not quite yet. Alright. So I do have to say, we can move those guys down there and combine them. Or do we need to combine them? No, we can move them to Lincoln. This has been a far more interesting game than the warm-up round to this that I played as England, which went smashing. It was amazing. No problems. I formed the UK by the early 1500s, and everything was just wonderful. This game, not so much. What is that, diplomatic power? How are my techs doing? We could definitely use the administration power. I should have looked at that. Right? Because we're still, I think we're ahead still in military. Yeah, we're still 10 years ahead in military, so that's really what we can do. But I don't have any military ideas, so that'll just have to be next. Whenever I get another tech group thing, I'll just have to throw some military at it. It is almost inconceivable how incompetent William III is when handling diplomacy. We do not know how he did it, but he managed to hurt our diplomatic standing in the world with a single letter of apology to an ambassador. Wonderful! Just what I wanted. Catholic zealots in Munster. Okay, yep, that's to be expected. And something going on in the Holy Roman Empire that I don't really care about. Kent. Oh, that's another big army. Supported again by Friesland, or Friesland, or Frisland, or however you want to pronounce that country. Obviously, there's a real way to pronounce it. I don't know what it is. So, yeah. Terribly sorry if you're from there. You know, don't take offense. Alright, we've got diplomats who are sitting around not doing anything, so what can we do? We should look to other Protestant nations like Sweden, who doesn't like me because we're rivals. Influence, nope. Relations. Improve relations, send, and who else is that? Is that Bohemia? Improve relations with them too. That's wonderful. Let's look at that beautiful green map. With the discovery of the New World, we have entered what looks like our greatest period of prosperity, yet again. Despite the immense wealth returning to us, allowing William III to finance one of the most outstanding armies in the world, not really, we have not been successful in creating a strong naval force, and his attempt to conquer the neighboring states has so far failed miserably. Invest in the Navy. Once we get England sorted out, we can start building up that wooden wall, but right now we've got more pressing issues. Like this whole network of crap. Yeah. Pretty thrilling stuff. So yeah, you're going to go back to Ulster, which is good because I can start shipping reinforcements over. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can't really start shipping that many reinforcements over. Not with more freaking asshats from freaking that place. Spreading their religion. Why can't we go there? Come on. So what we'll do, we'll get Ireland sorted, and then transport over there. Oh, and they've got the gun too, so that'll speed things up in Ireland immensely. We can merge those guys together, and yeah, that fell quick. And now we can march up. Damn those rivers. Look at this, look at this. Johann Wilhelm Kiestra. It's not an Irish name at all. This is not a popular revolt. This is foreign elements taking issue with England's right. Its right to express its religious desires. It just cannot stand. Go to London. We'll get these asshats sorted. Get the rest of the island fixed up. And look at that, we're starting to recover. It seems that the government that governs the least Let's take that again. It seems that the government that governs the least governs the best, as far as Mihikan is concerned. Our non-involvement in Mihikan has proved beneficial. The local economy is booming. If it moves, tax it. Because we need the money. There we go. And as these guys slowly get themselves back to fighting form, we can go after Kent. In fact, I should move that army into position so we can just start shuttling over siege armies to take care of the rest of Ireland. And then this, of course, by no means solves the problem. First off, the amount of loans we're taking is, I agree, ridiculous. But there's not really much else we can do at this time. As the rest of our country gets freed from these oppressive foreign rebels, we'll be able to refocus our efforts on the economy and get England... You see, we took Derby and we lost more money. I don't get it. Although I guess we also took a loan. So, that could be that. Where are you headed? You headed to... Wessex. We'll go down to Kent, because that shouldn't be a full garrison yet. I'm not going to be an idiot and assault that. I've learned that lesson. But we'll be able to weaken their power base and then smash into Wessex without having to cross a river like we would have coming out of London. Also, can I do something to them? Covert action. I can't. I have no diplomats to send, of course. Well, when the Swedish or the Bohemian diplomat return, we can start messing around with Fryland, too. Yeah, we're not doing that. Oh, we got more rebels in Leinster. That's coming straight from the Pope. Pope needs to die, too. How long can these 300 men hold out for? Now, is there a way? No, there really isn't a way to force convert anybody. Even if they're a vassal of yours, which doesn't make sense to me. As the lord over a vassal, I should be able to say, stop believing in that silly Catholic stuff and start being Anglican. But that's not going to happen. Which is unfortunate, but it would certainly be helpful in this situation. No question about it. And thankfully our manpower is slowly refilling. Oh, invest in new technologies. The Grand Shipyard and roads. Can't wait to start building some of them. Up next, we'll get an improvement to the galley. And we're getting really close to getting frigates and galleons. So that's what we're going to be upgrading our navy with. It took almost a year to freaking get that. The various and innovative ideas of the Renaissance are spreading through Italy. Already a number of wealthy families have decided to provide financial support for the promising artists. Are we to let history pass by without leaving our mark on it? No. Unless it's expensive. Oof. Well, the debt, no. I'd like to, but 33, I mean, that's a third of our treasury. And we're hemorrhaging the money. Is this all one province? It is not, so you can go there. Another freaking Catholic army? Pope? Quit being a dick. A siege of Cumbria. So we can just finish this off up there. How freaking long are you holding out for? This is insane. We even have a cannon. We have artillery there. Present and accounted for. Shooting holes in the walls, but apparently not. And all this time, peaceful, rich Spain is probably just painting North America yellow. Those asshats. We'll show them. Siege of Kent. Excellent. About bloody time. I'm amazed they weren't able to take Wessex. Yay! So now we can go. Oh no, wait, he has to come back. It's a long boat trip back from Sweden. Just kill them. Kill those foreign interlopers. Head up north. People are complaining about our narrow-minded approach to new ideas. They claim that we are running roughshod over ancient philosophical liberties and similar nonsense. Alas, some might have to burn. Great! Great! That's exactly the sensical answer that needed to come out of our monarch. At this time in particular. You. We are lacking the proper ideas to do this? $22. We do not have enough ships, but that's okay. We can do this in 2 trips. Well, I guess really it's only 18, but we still don't have enough transports. And in fact, as the religious turmoils start to fade, I'm going to go for Havana. Yeah, I haven't discovered that, but we do know of all these islands. Who's there? Spain. That's why we've got to secure Havana, at least, and have a presence in the Caribbean. We can't just leave the Caribbean completely non-Anglified. Excuse me. Oh, Norwegian nationalists. Oh, damn. Well, that doesn't help at all. I was hoping they'd be Protestant rebels. Well, those are reformed. That still wouldn't help. Alright, We can head up to speed numero 4. Try and get these sieges done quicker. Yay! Alright. Hop on a boat. Sail out. There, and we can take that guy and send him in. Transport there. Just walk right across. Perfect. Now, with our 21,000 troops. Commedia dell'arte performances. Hear ye, hear ye. Let loose Pantalone, Harlequin, and all other stock characters of the traditional Commedia dell'arte on your unsuspecting population, and watch as they are entertained by the antics and the shenanigans. A good piece of comedy can make anyone forget for a while that their everyday lives are wasted away laboring under the yokes of tyrannical rulers. Plus, it's fun. Yearly prestige, more money lost, and I really can't avoid it. I can't avoid it! Pointless distractions. Which is not how I feel about performing arts, by the way. Just how I have to feel because of the game. Yay! Alright. So now what else have we got? Brittany, what are you? You're Protestant too, so how about some improving relations? I know you're enemies with Scotland, but, you know. Soon, one day, they won't exist. I think it's gotten to the point now where I could easily just take over Scotland. What the hell? Looks like we're gonna need another loan. Sure, let's just go crazy. At least we can't go bankrupt. Bad is our money loss now anyway. 6. Alright, let's see. So there's a river. Oh, you're coming? You want to fight? Okay. That's cool. You cross that stupid river. That's what I thought. At least that took care of them. Really? We can get another military tech? Well, yes. We will. We got some new cavalry to pick. I think that makes sense. So there, and yeah, it's an improvement. What? With traitor armies raising their flags in rebellion across our empire, religious rebels in London think they can smell blood in the water and have joined the other malcontents in revolt. 20 regiments in London. Why does this game hate me? I can't. Oh, fuck's sakes. This is insane. When the crown could not or would not pay cash to the nobles, they would instead grant them privileges to collect special revenues from which they could make a healthy profit. Grant privileges, or privileges have to be earned. Yeah, our legitimacy is great, so we can take a little hit, and the boost of the Iroquois sounds fine by me. What the fuck am I gonna do with that? Right, well, sitting around sieging Ireland isn't going to help. And I'm going to need at least, what, 3? Go 1, 2, 3, 4, just to be on the safe side. You can go down there, the rest of you get on a boat. Get on a boat. Select the transport, get on a boat. Okay, merge together. You guys go take care of that stupid army. Poor Uxbridge. Died as he lived, fighting. Let's make sure that that is, yay, in his honor. That's wonderful. Now this will take a year to siege those 300 people, while London falls in a fortnight. Nope, no new ideas. Unless... what is this? Yearly inflation reduction. Well, I don't think inflation's really that big of a deal for us, is it? Oh, yes, yes it is. Alright, well then. Yay, wonderful, they've taken control of London. Exactly what I had hoped would happen. Oh, and I'm glad that they can reinforce. That's great. Yay, Havana's growing coffee. I'm okay with that. Oh, look, we need to take out another loan. I guess we can hire a leader now, can't we? Okay, military leader. Isaac Smith. Sire, our bank loan, we can extend the loan, please. Yeah, extend it. We don't have a choice. Although I guess really I could cheat it and pay the loan and then take out another loan and just continue that cycle. But you know what? No. Incompetent diplomacy. Well, at least that's over with. But it's still ours, right? Good, okay. Thanks for showing up, Scotland, but you really don't help when we're fighting Catholics. And actually, in the meantime, what I'm also... No, not mercenaries. We don't need to hire mercenaries. Go back. We can do real regiments. A couple of Scottish free shooting regiments. 3 to be exact. Start getting some regulars in our army instead of relying on a freaking bunch of mercenaries. Yeah, of course they've taken control of Wessex. There's 20,000 of them marching along. Speaking quite naturally Dutch as they march through the English countryside, extolling the virtues of Catholicism. And wooden shoes. Go take London. We need to get that back. Oh, well, I don't know why, but the Scots can attack that. And it helped! My word, it helped immensely! Scotland! I love you! Alright, select army. Let's get another smaller army set up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Select that army and send them to Wessex. Yay, another loan! Monarchs ruled by issuing ordinances, but they were almost powerless to enforce them. Enforcement depended on the local powers that would not always be as vigilant as the monarchs would have desired. Let them handle it. Oh, man, let's just boost the revolt risk in London. We'll lose the administrative power. Now, I'm sure that even though it looks like we've got a handle on the situation, either the Pope or the freaking Dutch will somehow be able to just throw more money at stupidity and send another 40,000 Catholics to England to just mess shit up. But at least we can see the light at the end of the tunnel now. Things are certainly not as bad as they were before. And we owe Scotland a lot of help with that stack of 20. So to show them how much we appreciate things. Oh, fuck off. At least I can somehow, in the depths of my heart, accept this revolution of 6,000 Irishmen who are like, you know what? We're not English. You're not. It's true. Great! Okay, problem solved. We're Catholic. Wonderful. Now, I've got a bunch of Protestant nations to convert. That I'm not going to. I'm just going to use this as a breather so Fryland and freaking other asshats don't do ridiculous things and try and conquer England by proxy. What have we got? Brittany. No, I don't need any of these diplomatic relations. I appreciate that you guys are like, hey, you're Catholic now, let's be friends. No. We're not going to be friends. Sorry. But not going to happen. Although, haha! Finally! Our country has now recovered from the disastrous fractions of religious turmoil and is now together in one piece. Except for Ireland. But hey, what can you do? Let's just make sure those asshats don't do anything ridiculous. Get these two armies together and start getting rid of the mercenaries. You've been fun and useful, but we don't need you anymore. We're making money again. We're making a lot of money. Revolt in Aberdeen. Yeah, probably because Scottish Patriots. You guys are getting absorbed. In just, less than a decade, you'll be English. Don't fight it. Just accept it. I don't want to invest in cardinals. I want to annex Scotland and then go back to being Anglican, because that's the way I want to play. So screw all y'all, attach the transports, and go to Fife. Kill them. Perfect. Alright. Give me those guys and disband them, and then we'll take them and them. France is now the papal controller. Big surprise. Although, to their credit, France could have done quite a lot of things with the whole crazy revolts that I was facing, but they didn't. They took the higher road, and they said, you know what? We're not going to send 20,000 Frenchmen to England to fight the Protestants. That would be rude. Several shrewd loans have led to very good profits at our national bank. The bank is hiking its dividend and buying back some of its shares. Money! We can repay one more. That only leaves us with a lot. Take that! Oh dear. Oh dear, I didn't think this through, did I? Are you guys gonna be... You're Catholic. Great. Well... You know. Why the Army of Scotland? Why not the Royal Army? You're... Where's my cannons? Oh. Must have been mercenary cannons. Of course. Alright. Well... With the annexation of Scotland beginning, and indeed being 10% done, yay! And the rebels cleared off of the English Isles, ignoring the fact that we are Catholic, I'm going to leave the video there. I have a feeling it's been going on long enough, but, you know, that had to happen. So, thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.